Hi all, Karthik here from Design School by Wpalgoridm. In this video, I just want to discuss a brand new widget or extension in Dynamic Content plugin. Dynamic Content plugin's latest version 1.9.4.2 is out and it's packed with features. And in this, we're just going to talk about one clever new feature. It's really smart. It's basically related to optimizing Elementor for load time, and this is how it's gonna look like. So once you have the latest version of Dynamic, you can click on Dynamic Content within the backend, click on Extensions, and make sure that you have Unwrap selected. Well, what exactly is wrap? Unwrap. I'll show you that. So here on my Elementor page, you can open up any page, post, or a template. You can click on any section, column, or a widget, and when you click on it, and when you go to Advanced tab, you now find something called Unwrap. I'll just click on Unwrap. I'll click on this. Well, nothing seems to happen, right? I unwrapped it and nothing happens. Well, what exactly is going on? Well, I'll show you what it means. I'll just update this, or let's remove the unwrap first. I'll update this. I'll click on preview changes, and that opens up the front end preview of this Elementor page. Now once the page is open, I'll just inspect this element, right click and inspect. Don't worry, it has nothing to do with the code. You can clearly understand what it's doing. So there's an element called section, and then there's this image element, right? So between the element section and the image element, or this element, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divs, right? So it's wrapped in 7 unnecessary divs. This is per widget, and the same thing happens with columns and sections as well. Now what this unwrap essentially does is it gets rid of unwanted divs, and once I update this and once I choose unwrap for this image, I'll reload this page, and once the page reloads, it had over 7 divs, right? Now I'll scroll down and inspect the same element, and now you see between this and this you just have 5 divs instead of 7. This is for one element. Now you can do the same for section, column, or widget. Let's actually do it for this section. So if we closely examine this section, I'll right click, inspect. We'll see the number of divs wrapping this section. I'll just click on this. This is the section, and let's actually click an element within the section, and it's this. So from this section to this button, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divs, right? Now if we choose unwrap for this button, I'll just click on the button, click on advanced, again go to unwrap, update. Now when you choose unwrap, it's removing some of the divs, and that might affect styles of your website. Well, how do you decide whether you want to use unwrap or not? Well, that you can simply preview your page, and if it doesn't make much of a difference, well, you can simply use it. And since I removed the divs, extra divs which are actually styling the button style is restored to normal. Now let's click on this button, and the number of divs just goes to a minimum number, right? So it removes the unnecessary divs, and it might also affect styling. Well, how is this useful and how is this helpful in optimization? Now since you're removing the unnecessary divs per element, so on an average it's at least removing 3 to 4 unnecessary divs. Just multiply that. Let's say you have 50 elements on your page, and by element I mean a section, a column, or a widget. So if you have 50 sections, 50 elements, 50 times 3 is nothing but 150. So it's removing 150 unnecessary elements, and that will help you speed up your load time, because those elements are not loaded at all, so your website will load much faster. Now I'm talking about a typical website where there are more than 100 or 200 elements, and just multiply that with 3, so 600 divs, 600 unnecessary divs removed, and that will improve the load time by a huge amount. So that's what this unwrap extension that does. It's really clever, and it works with section, column, and even a widget. It just removes the unnecessary divs wrapping the particular section, column, or a widget. And what it essentially does is it lets you make the website load faster because it's removing those unnecessary divs. And this is a really intelligent addition to dynamic 1.9. There are more features like this, but this one is my personal favorite. What do you guys think about this unwrap feature? Do you think you'll be using this? Let me know in the comments down below. That's it for now. If you don't have dynamic content plugin, you can get it from the link in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.